Hi guys, yeah, I had another update. I finished off the landscaping. We'll take a quick look around. And I went with a slightly more gradual angle there than the styrofoam originally allowed for. Same thing in the back over there. And I've got some trees down. I've got my ground cover down here. There's the old track. And I'll take a quick peek at the tunnel. The old tunnel there, with some boulders and stuff strewn across it, and some trees, well, one tree so far, and lots of grass growing up between the ties and the rails, especially up there. Spilled some, but just glued in place and moved on. And I've probably got to add more bushes and one, maybe two more trees in this area over here someplace. And then everything's coming out for some weathering, and then it's going back, and then I'll carry on with the top part up there. That's a little bit better. I just put them in for an idea of the heights. They're taller than I've done for the most part over there, but I do want to raise that the effective top level. Ignore the T-Rex and the Panzer, it's PZH. It's a 2000, not model year. That's the make. It's an artillery piece. Because I want it to be a little bit higher than that hill, just because. So that's where I'm at. Again, I forgot to mention and just put a note in the last video. This one was one of these, and I literally just cut it down the middle. I'll get this out and you can see better, preferably without knocking everything over. You can see the spars line up here. I just cut off this piece, chopped it, glued it back on, and then the lower spars down here, these two pieces, I just had spares from the other ones where I've chopped stuff off the bottom, so I used them there. They worked. And at some point I'm going to order some open top old Jeeps, CJs and stuff like that, or YJs, like late 80s or early 80s, late 80s, open top Jeeps, and a couple of people somewhere in here. I'm going to add another tree or two down here if I didn't mention it, just to give some perspective on the size of the trestle and the train on top and the trees and everything else. The footings all turned out. They're all gray. Some of them need a little bit more shrubs around them and stuff to hide some of the wood poking through. But other than that, moving along. So this is where I'm at just now. And the next time you guys see this, I won't have the Jeeps, but I should have the weathering done, and should have these glued in place, and any adjustments needed for up here. I won't glue the actual trestle down just yet. That'll be much later when I've got it all connected back up. I've got to clean some track behind this that got dirty, that's not running well, so I want to make sure all the track's running nicely before I start gluing stuff down. And then I've got to reballast over along here. Oh, that's all bare, so I've got to fix that. Same thing with the tunnel portal. Need some ballast over there. And in between, when I'm in the mood, I bang out some trees to fill in all of that. So that's where I am. So, take care.